Hey everyone, it's Erica from Superior Budgets. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new. On my channel, I show you guys how I use the cash budgeting method to help save for my goals and to help pay off debt. I'm so glad that you guys are here hanging out with me today. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing last paycheck's budget and my spending and how I did, and we are going to be budgeting my paycheck that I receive tomorrow. So if you are interested, then stay tuned. So let's get into it. I am currently frozen, so I am in my cozy little heated blanket that my boyfriend bought me for Christmas. It plugs in, it heats up, it's got sleeves and feet and everything. It's fantastic. Alright, so we have completed our first pay of January. We've paid all of our bills. We didn't have very many. In the next pay coming up, we do have a lot of bills, but that is okay. So let's review pay period number 1. Actually did really well. I'm very proud of myself. So let's see. So paycheck number 1, we got paid $2,718.31, and then we had an additional $100 from Etsy sales, so that was fantastic. Thank you guys so much for that. So in total, we had $2,818.31 with our rollover. Income saved was $401. Now it looks like $401 just because I did take money out of my propane sinking fund. But we actually did save more than that. Income spent was $1,005, and income or debt paid off was $1,259.19. So we hit all of our savings, what we were supposed to save. Propane, I did take out $535 out of my sinking fund for that. I had $550 in there, and they came and filled my propane tanks, so I took the money out of my sinking fund. And we put $6 in for completed challenges. That should actually be $8. I need to update that. So I'll do that with you guys right now, actually. So this is like the expense tracker tab. This is where you go in and you put in all of your expenses. And I have a spot here for completed challenges. I'm just going to put an extra $2 here for $8 because I do need to transfer over $2 more. So I'll do that after this video. So that is that. So when it comes to my bills, I only had the one bill plus my propane, so it looks like I went over, but I actually balanced it out pretty much by taking it out of my sinking fund, and I didn't want to deal with the cents in my envelope, so I put the 61 cents. I just ate the 61 cents. Now when it comes to my expenses, I did super well. So when it comes to groceries, I only spent $53.53. I ended up eating a lot of things that were already in my house that I already had, so I didn't have to go to the grocery store and spend money. So we went way under budget there. I did not have to buy, I did not have to buy gas at all this pay, so that was great. I bought dog food and cat food and still went under budget there. Eating out, I did go over budget because the one day that me and my partner ended up going out of town to watch my cousin's kids play hockey, we ended up stopping at A&W for breakfast before we left, and then we ate lunch when we were there. So that's what that was from. And then my dog had some medication, which you guys knew about prior to, well, I went over that last time I filmed. Okay, and then as for debt, we paid our firm loan. My RBC line of credit interest payment came out. It was $201. It'll be right here. So the interest payment was $201, and then I put the additional $48.22 to go onto the principal to give me an even $250. So yeah, that was that. We did excellent. I ended up having some extra funds, so I was able to put $50 extra into my debt binder, and I was able to put $50 extra into game day, so that was super exciting. So yeah, my spending, I did fantastic. I'm very, very proud of myself this pay. So we're gonna go on to pay number 2. So pay number 2, I'm getting substantially more than what I got last pay, which is crazy. So last pay I got $2,700. This pay, sorry, I just have it all written over here. I'm getting $4,258.60. So you see how much my paychecks vary? Like, it's just crazy. So that's what I'm getting for my paycheck, which is super exciting. I already have all of my bills entered into here. So last time I paid my cell phone and my internet bill, I accidentally put how much my internet bill was on my cell phone and how much my cell phone bill was onto my internet. So that's why my internet bill is so high, but next month this will be balanced out. I owe $21.62 for Reliance, $70 for my water, $120 for my property tax, and then I just have my subscriptions coming out on my credit card. I have these all put in here already because those are automatic withdrawals. These I try to keep the exact same. I try not to go over those amounts, but we do have a few additional expenses that we need to budget for. So I do know that my dog needs some medication, so that's $300. And then business expenses, I'm gonna budget $60. I do need to buy some 5mm laminating sheets because I am gonna start making some physical scratch off savings challenges, so stay tuned for those. I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna start off with like a very limited quantity and we'll see how much the interest is, so stay tuned for that. For debt, my mortgage and Jeep, they come out every single pay. My CIBC loan comes out this pay, and I wasn't able to put the $200 for my debt snowball on my Affirm loan last pay, but I'm doing it this pay. So those are all of my expenses and my bills. So I have $1,455.59 left. We do have some additional income here. So I got, when I went to meet up with my cousin, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. When I went to go meet up with my cousin and watch her kids play hockey, she did give me a Christmas card from my grandpa that had $100 in it. And whenever I get cash for gifts or anything like that, I always put it towards tattoos because it's cash that I already have, and she takes cash, my tattoo artist. So I'm putting that into my tattoo envelope, so that balances each other out. We still have $455, 15 or $1455, 59. I'm also expecting, so like I have rollover right now of $166.68. This is like off by like a couple dollars. I don't know why. I went back through all of my expenses and I'm not sure why it's off. But I suspect after I go out for dinner tonight with my friends, I'll have about $120 left for rollover. So this is actually how much we have left to budget. The other thing that we have coming in is $15 from my Ko-Fi. So again, thank you guys so much for that. Sorry, my dog is shedding so bad. So on my Ko-Fi, it says that anything that I make on there is going to go towards my 1 month ahead, which is what I'm going to do. So $15 is going towards my 1 month ahead for that. Okay, and then I do have another $100 that I've made on Etsy. So that's super exciting. So I'm going to bring that into this pay as well. So those are all my additional incomes that I have coming in. Let's get into the savings. And I'm very excited because we have a full roster of being able to do savings challenges this pay. So I'm super happy about that. So usually we budget $180 for 1 month ahead. We do 90 the one Monday and 90 the next Monday. So I'm going to budget $195 to account for that extra $15 coming in. Mini Mondays, we typically budget $80. But I do have some extra money, and we only put in $40 in the last pay period, so I'm gonna do $50 a week this pay. Travel Tuesday, $200, that's $100 a week. Game day, I'm doing $200, that is also $100 a week. My debt binder is going back to its $300 for $150 a week. Festive Friday is going to be $200 for $100 a week. Saturday savings, $200. My tiny savings is going to be $84 because I'm pretty sure that's the full. Let me just do some math here. If I do 6 videos, calculator, I do 6 videos a week, so that's 12 times 7 is 84. Yep, perfect. And then I have $211.59 left over to budget. Because I'm bringing in $100 from Etsy, I'm going to budget $30 for taxes. And we have 181. I'm going to put money away for my dog because she needs some stuff. My propane fund is pretty empty, so I'm going to do $20 there. And somehow something is off from the last time that I did this. Oh, you know what? It's because I didn't put the $15 into there. So I do have some annual fees coming up, so I'm gonna put away $10 for my annual fee. I'm gonna put that into the one that's due next, just to make sure that I have that. And yeah, so that is what we are gonna be doing. So we're gonna be saving almost $2,000 out of our paycheck. We are gonna be roughly spending $1,300, and we're going to be paying off $1,267 for debt, and we should have $1.59 left over. So that is my paycheck breakdown for this next pay. I'm super excited. I'm happy that we're going to be able to do a full roster of videos in the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna write it all down on my video calendar. I have like a little video schedule and how much I'm gonna be saving each pay or each day. And yeah, that is that. I'm very happy with this paycheck, and I'm happy that I'm gonna be able to save for like all of my goals and even put some extra money away. So that's fantastic. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you are having a great day and a great week. I came home from work early today, not because I'm sick or anything, just because mentally I just didn't want to be there. I am struggling a lot with that place right now. So, yeah, I'm going to edit this video, get it posted, and then get ready to go out for some wings with my friends. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope you have some fun things planned this weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow for a festive Friday. It's been a while, so I'm super excited. Alright guys, have a great day. Bye.